Hey, and welcome back. If this isn't back for you, click right there and you'll go to the first video of this book club situation, dealio thing, and you can join in from the start and then come back when you're done that one, I guess. And if this is back and you've been part of this book club, then continue watching. So this is the second part of the book club, and the section that was designated for this section was chapter 3 in part 2 to chapter 17 in part 2. Basically what's happened since we last left off is Margot has been gone for quite some time. There's now a detective, and we find out that Margot's parents are not too happy that she's gone. Obviously they're not happy, but like not in the, oh, where's my child? They're kind of like, oh, good, we got rid of her. Quentin starts to piece together pieces of a puzzle that Margot has left for potentially just him, or she's just left behind. She tends to do this when she does run off. She leaves little puzzles that she wants someone to solve. Up to this point in her life, no one has really solved the puzzles that she's left behind, so she's kind of left them towards Q, left them for Q to kind of figure out with posters and books and whatnot, which has left our trio of friends, Quentin, Radar, and Ben, to go to a mini mall outside of Florida. Yeah, an abandoned mini mall. Along with the fact that we also have prom going at the same time, which Q didn't end up going to because he went to go sleep out in the mini mall and try and find Margot, but Ben and Radar went and they had a great time, and then there was like a little bit of a fight, but like that lasted 3 hours, which wasn't really, I guess, a fight between Ben and Quentin. We're still looking for Margot. We have Quentin, Ben, Radar, and now Lacey all looking for Margot, trying to find her, and that's kind of where we are left off with again. Watch out, there's spoilers. I should have said that before. Oops, if you made this far and you didn't leave to go read the book or click the other video, sorry. So, the book itself. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of falling off the tracks of this book. I feel like it's taking a lot longer than it should be, maybe. It's just kind of dragging out. There's lots of like, oh, let's go to the doors and take off the doors. Dang, that wasn't right. Oh, what if it was a different door? Go try another door. Dang, it wasn't right. Oh, let's try another door. You know, with the door jams, and then they finally find it. I feel like it's very much like, try 3 times, and then finally, the 3rd time gets them to move on, which, you know, I get that he's trying to prolong the story and show that you shouldn't give up and whatnot, but like it's taking a long time to get someplace. Plus there's just a lot of the Whitman poetry going through, and yes, I get that it's supposed to be a big puzzle piece and kind of show that books can translate differently depending on how you read it and what parts you take from it and what you do take from it. I get it, but like there's just a lot of it and it's dragging on, which is not fun for me, I guess. I don't know. If I want to read the Whitman poetry, I would go out and search for it. Yeah, I have been kind of interested after reading the book to go and get it, but at the same time I don't feel like it's necessary for the book to know the Whitman poetry, or even to have it in the book as much as it is. That's just my opinion. I feel like it could have been done with, carried on, like I said before, with the door jams. It just seems to be taking a lot of time to get to from point A to point B. Personally, it's just too much. Other thing is, I feel like a lot of secondary characters are introduced, which are nice to see other characters being built, but I also feel like they're just dropped as fast. Like Margot's parents, I realized that they were brought in to kind of show the life that Margot was living and reasoning behind why she would want to leave. but they kind of just disappeared as fast as they came in. Same with the teacher and the detective. Like, every so often we kind of flash back to the teacher and the detective and whoever else in their lives, but it's really only for a really brief period, and I don't know. I don't necessarily feel that there's much of a reason to actually have the characters be present in the book. I kind of set up to have something towards them or behind them, but there hasn't really been anything so far, which might change. We are only two-thirds into the book, so we might have a reintroduction to those characters, which would be very nice. But as it is right now, I feel like they're kind of just being thrown out there and not really having a backup or reasoning past the very surface of their characters. If that makes sense. This isn't to say I'm not enjoying the book. I just feel like it's being dragged along a little more than I would like it to, and the characters are just being thrown at me without having much basis for them being there. But other than that, I am enjoying the book. It's chugging along, and I feel that it's building up to something, or at least I'm hoping it's building up to something. If not, I'll probably be pretty upset. Well, not pretty upset. Still love John Green. But, you know what I mean? It's just kind of slowly going along. I just want it to pick up the pace a bit and get somewhere fast. I will say, with what we have read, something that did stand out was the detective talking about the balloons. It kind of relates back to Margot's ideas with strings and lifespans, and how with Margot, cutting of the strings is death, but with the detective, the cutting of the strings is just almost an escape or a lost souls, not death, but just they're just kind of lost in their life and they need to be kind of rallied back in, and I don't know. I feel like it's very similar in the ideas, but one is a little bit more extreme to the other. It kind of connects this idea that people can only take as much as they can, sort of. I don't know. I really liked that it kind of created an alternate idea for what has been said already about people's lives and whatnot. Other interesting thing I thought is when they are talking about Moby Dick. I found the teacher was really, or at least the book was pointing out correlations between how obsessed Ahab was with finding Moby Dick and how Quentin is so obsessed with finding Margot. There was lots of things that really connected the two, which I liked that he was able to relate it and kind of take it from a outside perspective and really overview everything that was happening in the book within the book. Something I was really upset to have happen or to read is when Quentin says Margot was not a miracle, which kind of goes back to the last video, if you watched it. If you didn't, why are you here this far? I told you before to go watch it. Anyways, like I said in the other video, I was really hoping to kind of see different viewpoints on this whole everyone gets a miracle, and this kind of just destroyed that whole idea that people have miracles, or at least that Margot wasn't Quentin's miracle, which in turn I guess we could still try and find miracles in the book. But I don't know. What I was really excited to kind of read about was everyone's miracles, and that kind of just X-nayed the whole topic, which was kind of unfortunate and I'm kind of bummed about, but at the same time, I'll get over it. So something I have kind of been noticing as the book has been progressing is they keep drawing back to the original dead body that both Margot found, and how the two of them related to the body, how Margot kind of took the steps forward towards the death and Quentin took the steps back, and also how Margot feels that Quentin has already experienced finding a dead body, so he might be better at finding her dead body if she is dead. definitely think that is foreshadowing, or at least something in the book. Like I said before, I don't want Margot to die. I think that would suck, but it's kind of slowly, continuously going towards that route. That's where I'm saying right now, Margot is dead. Put my money in that horse. Yeah, that's the saying? But yeah, for me, right now, I'm saying Margot is dead. And I do also think Quentin is probably going to find her body. Which sucks. That sucks. Oh, finding this girl that you love, this dead body that you were searching for the past, like, however many days, that would, oh. That's some mean things, John. That's mean. Yeah, that's kind of all I have right now. We haven't seen anything about the fishes. I still kind of want that to come in. Other than that, really, I'm just reading with the bet that Margot is going to be dead and Quentin's going to find her, and that's how it's going to end. Oh, yeah. Tell me if I've missed anything. Go into the comments, type up your little story, what I've missed, what you think I'm wrong about. Tell me how you think Margot's alive. Make me feel some happiness. That would be great. Also, click subscribe and like. And I guess that's all for this video. I'll see you later, alligators. So, also, before you go, because it is that time of the month, not that time of the month, but coming towards the end of the novel, it's time to pick a new book. So I have narrowed it down to 3 potential reads for next month. Those being When God Was a Rabbit by Sarah Winman, Endgame by James Frey, or Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. So let me know in the comments below or on Instagram or Twitter which one that you want to read along with me and discuss and talk about, and I will let you know next week which one it's going to be.